Right, okay, so we're going to share in a ratio. So the first question here says, a piece of carpet is 240 centimetres long. Mr. Jones cuts it into 3 pieces in the ratio 1 to 2 to 5. Work out the length of the longest piece of carpet. Where should I start? Katie?
Add up 1, 2 and 5, which is 8, and then...
Hold on, 1 to 2 to 5, which gives me a total of 8.
And then divide 240 by 8.
Wait a minute, where am I going to put my 240 first of all?
Below it.
Below which number?
8.
Below the 8. That's the most important thing with the ratio questions, is working out where you are supposed to put it. Because that 240 is a total, it needs to go under 8. So, go on, carry on.
And then divide 240 by 8, which is 30.
Okay, so therefore to go from 8 to 240 I have
Times by 30.
times by 30.
So then you do the other ones, so you times the other ones by 30, so that gives you 30, 60, and then the one is equals 150.
30, 60 and 150. Definitely think it's a good idea for you to write all of those numbers on and then look at what you're asked to do. So work out the length of the longest piece of carpet, which is in fact 150. Well done. Okay, next question. So this is slightly different. The ratio of boys to girls in a school is 4 to 5. There are 220 boys in the school. How many students attend the school? Jack, tell me what to do.
4 and 5 total.
Okay, 4 to 5 and the total is 9.
And then you put so under the 4 you put 220.
Okay, so before I do that, what ideally could I have done with writing above the 4, the 5 and the 9? Put your hand down.
B, G.
No, I wanted Jack to think about it, but thank you, Katie. Go on. Okay, so to say, that's your boys, that's your girls, and that's your total. If it's possible to identify what the different ratios are, that's going to make it much easier for you. So, carry on.
You put the 220.
Brilliant. Because it's 220 boys, we're putting the 220 underneath the 4.
Divide 220 by 4.
Yes, to see what you've multiplied by. So what would that be? What's an easy way to divide by 4? Half it and half it again, because I know you're a bit far away from Harrison, you're saying it really loud. 55, so you've multiplied by 55.
And then you times the 5 by 55.
Okay, multiply that by 55, which gives you? 275. And then you can either add those together to get your total, or you could take the 9 and multiply that by 55 as well. But add them together, what do you get? 495. So particularly if it's on a calculator paper, then it's probably worth you checking you've done it correctly by saying 9 times 55 and make sure you get 495. Equally, if you went for the 9 times 55 to get the 495, then it's worth checking that those two add up to make it, and that'll tell you in advance if you've made an error.
Got it.
Well done, you. Okay, this is similar to the... Yeah, this is similar to the exam question that we looked at the end of yesterday, so let's just see where we are. Who am I going to have? Tegan, go on. Tell me what to do.
Would you do the 2 to 3?
2 to 3.
The total of...
Go on, what would you prefer to do for your total?
Would it be 25, or would the 25 go under the 2?
Well, let's just slow down a little bit. When we start a ratio question, the very first line we do is saying what our ratio is, which is 2 to 3, and then putting the total of the 2 to 3 at the side. So what's the total of the 2 to 3?
5.
Right, so I'll put that at the 5. It would be good if I label this up saying what each bit is. So what will I put on that bit?
The C, D.
So C for Chantel, D for Danielle, and this over here, this is my total. Okay, so what would you do next?
With the
Why would you do? Just read that line with Danielle. Danielle.
Gets £25 more.
So she gets £25 more. She's not getting £25.
Are Charlene and Charlie the same person? Or is it like...
Charlene's a different
So that means...
Do you know what? I think there's a mistake in that question. I hadn't even picked that up myself. I've just lifted it from an exam paper. Yeah, I would say that Charlie and Charlene are the same person.
He's cross-dressing it.
Okay. Who can help Tegan out? Go on, Callum.
Right, which was, because Charlie has got, Danielle's got £25 more than Charlie, wouldn't like one be 25 because it's one, the difference is one?
Brilliant. So you've actually put an extra column on the end where you've put your difference, and the difference between the two people there at the moment is 1, and you want your difference to be,
25.
I'm talking to Callum,
25.
25. So where would you write your 25?
Underneath it.
Underneath what?
Wow.
Brilliant. So Tegan, because you want your difference to be 25, and at the moment your difference is 1, can you see why we've done that? So let Tegan finish it off. So what have you multiplied 1 by to get to 25?
25.
So therefore you need to do the same to all the other ratios. So 2 times 25 would be, and 3 times would be, yeah? Brilliant. And then if we wanted the total, we could. So Danielle gets £25 more than Charlene. How much does each girl receive? Charlene gets 25 and Danielle gets 75. Happy with that? Right, okay. Are we ready to actually do some questions then?
Can't you just look at that one as that's like 2/3 and then 50 is 2/3 of 75?
Say that again.
Because that's like 2, 3.
Yeah.
50 to 75 is also 2/3.
Well, it will be, won't it? Because that's what a ratio is. It is like that.
Yeah, so can't you just...
Would it not be 2/5 and 3/5 then?
No, it's 2/3.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know the answer, so that's what we're trying to work out.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
know what you think to say.
But you can look at ratios as fractions and say if you've got something in a ratio 2 to 3, then the first person is getting 2/5 and the second person is getting
Well,
3/5.
You know, you've got 2/3 and then just times it by 25.
I want to stick with this method here because this lends itself to all the other areas that we're going to do. I don't want to start going off in different ways. Yeah? Right, lovely. So, put the loco in the book. Do you want to press stop now?
What's the logo?
On board.
Is the red button stop?